Welcome to another styling video. I had something totally different planned for today, but then I was scrolling on Instagram, as you do, and I saw this video. And I thought it was really cool, so plans changed. I decided to do that style instead while my hair is still pressed out. We are on day 10 of this press. I took a shower and put this microfiber towel on underneath the shower cap so that it would help absorb any other excess moisture. Then what I'm gonna do is take it out of this braid. I put it in a braid, oiled the ends, and tucked them up. Well, use serum, I should say. And they have a little bend to them because they've been overnight like this. And I'm just gonna undo my braid here. You can tell it's been a while because two things happen when you have a press. Either it gets really poofy after a while, or you keep it long enough and add enough oils to it that it gets very flat. Okay, so first things first, I want to have some face framing pieces. With that out of the way, the next step is just to kind of take this front section, this top front section, and start braiding this part. But still, it's helpful if I kind of separate out this in the front and this in the front so I don't grab too much hair while I'm working on it. Somehow I put a bend in it when I first straightened it, and this bend will not go away no matter what I do. So just what we're working with. And I want some texture. That's why I'm not combing it out, because the waves and stuff that are in it from the braids will fall anyway. You turn it over to do the French braid. So you just kind of pick up a little piece of hair. And I don't need this to be perfect, kind of just going for the messy look today. Come over, pick up a little piece of hair. A little bit. Kind of trying to go in, picturing this in my mind, kind of like a triangle shape. Okay, so I think I've got to the point where it basically, it's like at this apex of my head. If I go any further, it's not going to work. So that's when it turns into this braid coming down, which is hard to do turned around, so I'm gonna turn like this. And I have discovered that if I just brush my scalp really well every day, it seems to alleviate itching and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna leave this much out. And then just use these. These are really easy and come off. I don't know why people don't love these, but use them all the time. Okay, there's one. I think I've got that how I want it in the back. And then what she did was she kind of took these two slices and really kind of grabbed that from the half up, half down. And she crossed this one over the middle. And then she braided these together, like so. Now I'm gonna grab a section from the back and make a third little braid coming down. This braid is gonna be skinnier because I don't have a whole lot of hair left back here. And you can just imagine, it's just a simple braid. Nothing fancy about this last one. Better yet, you can go and watch her video of her doing it and see exactly what she does. I'll tell you, my hair does feel very tacky at this point, but I'm kind of curious to see if I can make it another few days before my scalp really yells at me. Okay, that's I got it pretty even the whole way down, but I just kind of want to make it even with where I've cut that one off. So about here is good. Again, just 3 usually does it, even if it's smaller. Okay, so then do that thing where you kind of pancake the braid. So I'm just pulling it to just kind of make it thicker. So that's the main gist of it. All right, we'll come back to this part in a minute, but let's see if I get the ending section. The thing is, you're gonna take this loop and you take the main one and slide it, and you come up, you add the second one, come down, and then down through the middle of this one, and then back up through here. And I got to look in the mirror to see if that looks right. This was definitely the most frustrating part of the process, as I didn't quite get them situated correctly the first time around and had to really play with it using a tiny little claw clip to hold things in place until I was able to adjust correctly. But eventually it came out how I wanted. The final step was adding a little knife pen opener. I don't have one of those, so I'm just gonna put this in. It's a nice little trinket. It's hard when I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, here's the top loop. I put this down, and I'm gonna put it down through here. And then here's the bottom part of the braid. Gently feed it through there. Okay, let's see if that looks acceptable. I think I've pretty much got it how I want it from the back. If I'm careful, it shouldn't fall out. I decided not to have the end of it showing because I think it looks a little tacky, but just the top part is so decorative and so pretty, and it helps to hold everything together. Now I have to decide, do I want to split it? Probably not. But do I want to go on? I'm liking this side for today. Okay. So what I want to do is start a little piece here and then grab a piece here and do the middle. And we're going to come over and cross like that. So I kind of have a bang that's going to come down into this braid, and this part's a little thin, so I'm just going to borrow hair right now. So it's a bit thicker. All right, here I go. Just to hold this in place, I throw in a bobby pin. There we go, perfect. You can't hardly even see the pin in unless you come close. The last thing, of course, is adding my accessories. The thing I like about these little gold accessories is that they can be kind of bent. Then you put them on and take them off, so you don't have to worry about them sliding out of the way. But yeah, this is, I think, super, super cute. I think this turned out really, really well. As you can see, it's not exactly the same. I had to do what I could with what I had. And of course, my hair isn't super dense, so I don't have that really thick braid that she had. But for all that, it turned out really nicely. And we'll see. I might look like a complete crazy person going out in the world today, but I'm gonna do it anyway, because if you can't have fun with your hair, then what are you doing with it? So here we go. A little body from those braid waves, and we'll see what happens by the end of the day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.